Hello, 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 everybody. How are you? Welcome to our weekly show every Tuesday at 12:05. It's just before 12:05, but welcome, everyone. It's Tuesday today, so gonna wait a few minutes for other people to join in. As you join in, let me know where you are showing me from. Let me know where you are watching me from. I am broadcasting from my home office here in the OK Falls. It's a beautiful day today, and it's a lovely day to go out. What do your coaches teach you? What most coaches don't teach you when you are finding love? My name is Rosemary Mpambwa. I'm a relationship coach, and I've been fortunate enough to have my work published in major publications like CBC, NBC, Fox News, and USA Today. So for those that are joining in, please let me know where you are joining me from. And if you are one of my pros, just drop hashtag pro. And if you are one of my newbies, just drop hashtag new. And I will send you a big, huge shout out. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are discussing the things that you need to know before you get into a serious relationship. What are your coaches teaching you? Are they teaching you these things? Because I am that coach that is always talking about the taboo topics that most coaches don't want to talk about. I give you the real deal, the things that you really need to know in real life. For example, you need to build a career. This is the first thing that you need to do. You have been in and out of relationships, but now you really want to go into a serious relationship. What is the first thing that you really need to do? Build a career for yourself. Marriage and settling down is not running away. So don't rush into a marriage, especially for the young kids, the young girls, those that are going into marriage for the first time. Don't rush into marriage before you build a solid financial position. Build a career for yourself. Marriage is not running away, my dear. You will be much happier in a relationship when you have your own money and when you have an independent mind. It's only when you are financially independent that you can make certain healthy decision in that marriage. Otherwise, you will remain a slave of humiliation and a dumping site for emotional abuse forever, because these men, they will continue to remind you, oh, by the way, I am the breadwinner. Oh, by the way, you don't have anything to say because you are not bringing any financial benefit to the relationship. I have seen this happening to a lot of women that rushed into marriage soon after college or soon after high school. They get into a marriage before they have even, done anything for themselves. So you need to start securing your financial position, because the world is not very kind, ladies. For women, the world is not very kind for you. um, you get married to a person who has his own money, his family. The first question they will ask is, what does that girl do? What is she bringing into the relationship? And if your boyfriend or your fiance cannot answer that question, then the family is going to think you are coming into the relationship for his money. I have seen this, and a lot of women can witness and attest to this. The family will think you are coming in for his money, because if you are not coming in with your own money or your own assets, the family are going to jump into conclusions that because you have nothing for yourself, nothing to your name, you are together with their relative because of his money. So create your own career, create your own financial foundation, so that when they ask you, so what do? You have something to answer for yourself, right? You have something to say for yourself. Oh, honey, working on yourself is like giving yourself a juicy love sandwich with a side of personal growth to it, right? It's not just about finding love, it's also about becoming the best version of yourself, inside and outside. When you start leveling up, you will see life through a new set of rose colored glasses. Suddenly, you will be attracted to the things you never even noticed. So go on, step out of your comfort zone and watch the magic happen. Because let's be real, you deserve nothing but the best. And that starts with working on yourself, your financial stability, for example, your education. Okay, if you don't want to go back to school, then create some kind of stable foundation for yourself. Have you traveled enough? Don't wait for the upcoming husband to travel with you. Don't wait for him to do things that make you happy or things for fun. Try and create your own fun before you get into that serious relationship. Because sometimes when you get into that serious relationship, you guys might not have enough money to start traveling, especially if you want to start a family. Right, welcome, welcome. And I see, yes, my my pros from Namibia are always online. Thank you so much for joining me, ladies. Thank you, thank you. Here are the other things also that other coaches don't talk about when you are looking for love. What's the relationship with that guy or that man with his kids, especially if he has been married before? Does he have a strained relationship? Is he an estranged father? If he is not talking to his children, why? What's happening? So if he doesn't get along with his own kids, how do you expect him to get along with your own kids? How do you expect him to get along with your family, even yourself? What's his relationship with his siblings, his relatives? I've seen other women, I ask them, so, okay, what's his relationship with his other friends or his family members? Or he doesn't talk to them. He doesn't even talk to his mom. Or he says, oh, his mom is crazy. Well, if a guy doesn't know how to treat his own mother, then how is he going to treat your own mother? Or how is he going to treat you? Because when a guy has a fabulous or respectful or a loving relationship with his mother, he is going to treat you like a queen you are. Because when he cannot treat you like a queen, how do you expect him to treat your children, even your other siblings or your other family members? Right, get this. If he doesn't get along with his own mom, he doesn't know how to treat his mom like a queen, the lady that gave him life, the woman that brought him into the world, then how do you expect him to treat you like a queen when he hasn't done it before? How does he treat other people in public? For example, in a restaurant, how does he treat the server, the waiter? The other thing also is you need to go on a trip with that guy before you really, fall head over heels with this guy, or before, you get serious or get engaged to him. Go on a trip, be away from his comfort zone for at least 2 or 3 days, and then you will see the real person. Because other people, when they are out of their own comfort zone, this is when you can see their true colors. Because some people just don't know how to handle themselves when they are away from their home, away from their familiar surroundings or environment. Go on a trip with him, see how he's going to be treating you. Is he going to be paying for everything? Is he going to be asking you to be paying? Or, all those little things. You go out to a restaurant, is he splitting the bills? You go out on an excursion. Is he asking you to pay? Or, all those little things. And if you go on this trip and there's things that you don't like about the way he was behaving, the way he was treating you, then you can understand who that person is. And I've always, believed that when a person shows you who he is the very first time, believe him, because that's who he really is. When a person shows you the first time who he really is, then that's him, right? Believe him, because he will not change. When you go out on a trip with a person, how is he going to be treating you? Is he going to be, screaming at you in public? Or is he going to be making you look like a fool? Or is he going to be treating you with respect? Is he going to be asking you to do weird things, like the things that you have never done before in your life? And I know, ladies, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. Right. So those are a few things that I really want you to watch out for before you fall into a serious relationship. Has your coach taught you about this? Well, my name is Rosemary Mpambwa, and I am that relationship coach that talks about the taboo topics that other relationship coaches don't want to talk about. Okay, so my question to you is, have you learned anything from this life? Are you ready to find true love again? And if so, do you have the right tools to do it? Do you know the questions to ask when you go on a date? Do you know the things to look for in a man to know that he is serious about a relationship with you? So thank you so much. I will see you again next week, same time on Tuesday at 12:05 Pacific Standard Time. Thank you. And in the meantime, take care of yourself. And please never give up on looking for love, because love is out there. As long as you exist, somebody is waiting for you on the other side of fear. I found love at 60. So can you. Thank you. Bye bye for now.